Welcome to Poetry Slam. It's your boy Napoleon B. Mike, and we're getting right into it with the B. Mike Freezer. So,
I'm K Bellz.
on today's Freezer, we got Daddy Yankee says he's devoting himself to Christianity after retirement. So, for those who don't know, Daddy Yankee is a Puerto Rican who does reggaeton music. I personally don't know any of his songs. Just to put that out there.
Yes, you do. Isn't one of the songs Dura, 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 right? I think he has like two really popular songs like in America. Daddy Yankee.
So yeah, he is going on retirement. He's going into retirement.
Wait, hold up. His discography, Despacito. He did the original.
Okay.
Remember Justin Bieber? He did a cover of it, and Daddy Yankee featured on it. Despacito. That's Justin Bieber's version, but like Daddy Yankee did it first. And then there's Gasolina. Dame más
Oh
gasolina.
yeah. So actually, I do know a few of his songs.
Yeah, you know Daddy Yankee. Like, those are like his top 3 songs. I think that like in America. But,
so
all his songs are Spanish.
that's why I thought I didn't know any of the songs. But now that I think about it, he did have one song where where people put his video of a lizard dancing in the background of.
Oh, that green lizard going.
Yeah.
Something.
I think it was still.
Uno, dos, tres y tato. I don't know which of his songs that is.
Me neither. I personally forgot which song that was. But yeah, he's going on retirement. Me personally, I think it's a
It's Don Omar. Don Omar is the song, and it goes uno, dos, tres, cuatro. But like in the trend, people change the cuatro 4 to shiatato. I think that's what it is. I always hear lyrics from it.
I personally don't know what the song says. I just remember the lizard dancing and the song being in Spanish. Or it's like there's one version of it that has gasolina in the background. So yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like his retirement is going to be short-lived because he's going to figure out how to put his sound under in a gospel way. And right now he doesn't know how to do that. So instead of saying he's taking a sabbatical, he said he's going to retire. That's my personal thoughts. If anybody has any other theories or any other ideas of what his retirement is going to look like, feel free to comment. Feel free to put them in the comments. Yeah, put your theories in the comments, and we'll read them. But yeah, that's my theory. My theory is that he's taking a sabbatical but calling it retirement because he doesn't know if or when he's gonna come back.
That's
but
why.
I believe,
you're going out on a limb talking about what Daddy Yankee doesn't know. I mean, I get where you're coming from though, because when people have spent their life doing something and they've been very successful at it, I feel it's common to want to go back to it, like once they go to retirement, because it's a thing of, well, what now? But he's talking about devoting his life to Christianity, so that's going to be his new life. Like that's a vehicle of deliverance. So I'm going to disagree with you. I think he's going to just live that Christian life. He's not going to be a part of the music scene like he was, because that level of success made him a megastar, and that comes with a lot of debauchery. Like, I feel like I don't want to say it doesn't matter who you are, but the temptations and like the extremes that you're confronted with, I think at that level of success, put you in a scene where, I guess, unless you're making gospel music, like you say, it's not really conducive to what he's planning to do. And maybe he'll just want to put his full focus into it. And that's why he's saying he's leaving music to do that. So I think he's going to stay devoted to Christianity. I don't think he's coming back.
No, I'm not saying he's going to go back to living in the lifestyle he was. I'm saying he's going to remove himself from those arenas and those friends who would lead him down the wrong path, or lead him back to his life of not living with Christ. And then he's gonna come back with new music that's worshiping God. That's my theory.
I think there's no way for him to set a new path, like, in the scene, because he's already made a space like for himself like that. So I just don't think there's a redo for him in that way. Like, he's either going to be Daddy Yankee in music or not.
Hey, like I said, that's just my theory. He's gonna be a whole new person, have a whole new name, and he's gonna be worshiping God with his music.
Okay, I see that in the privacy of his home. Well, I'm not gonna be spying on him, but like, I have the visual.
Okay. Anyway, yep. Like I said, that's just my theory. The article I got all this information from is on USA Today. So if you want to read more, go on USA Today and search Daddy Yankee. That was Be My Freezer.
That graphic still trips me out.
Why, Kay? Why?
I don't know. It's kind of tight. Like, dang. Okay, that's pretty cool. You got a little production element. Okay.
Soon we're gonna have a production element for TayDZ's Poetry News, but that's gonna come later.
Yes. Okay, so you're listening to Poetry Slam with K Bellz
and your boy Napoleon B. Mike. Welcome to the show, y'all.
Oh.
Go ahead, Kay. Welcome to do your thing, Kay. Do your thing, my bad.
I don't want to talk over you.
No. No, it's your turn, Kay. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's just when we talk over each other, it doesn't sound good. So
yeah.
So really quick, The topics in this episode, we're going to talk about NPCs on TikTok. We're going to tell stories about, well, I have a personal story about how older people are resentful of younger people. Something happened to me this week, and you're about to hear about it. And of course, we're also, what?
You were age shamed?
I was not age shamed. I just caught a vibe. And you know, once you catch a vibe, it's on. So, yeah. And of course, we're going to do poetry news with TayDZ in the second half of the show. So stick around.
We'll be back. we are back.
Back. Yes. Okay. So let me just tell you this story really quick. You know,
What happened,
I'm an
Kay?
introvert. I don't like dealing with people. I easily get into a spot where I feel people suck. And, it is. Do not take it for granted when you encounter nice people, because there are a lot of mean people out there, and mean people are mean because they're miserable. It's like they are so deep in their misery that they commit to being a villain. So it's like
Okay.
they've given up. They've given up on positivity. Like now their brand is negative and they want to be championed for their negativity. Like they will go as far as to gloat about putting somebody down, and realistically, like in their head, they want to gloat and they're gonna think that you're gonna say, oh great, like you brought shame upon this person, or you criticized this person, or you successfully embarrassed them. Like all of that is mean and negative, but there are people who thrive on that because they have given up on happiness. They're like, I am good at misery. I am good at misery. You
Just,
know,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here and I'm miserable.
absolutely not. I will not accompany anybody's misery. And at work, for the first time, it became very vivid to me that older people, women specifically, like I'm speaking about women, I feel like men have just a different demeanor, like they carry things differently. But like I noticed this from like my female coworkers that they're like 20 years older than me. So for the first time, I realized, not all of them, just like the ones I had this experience with. For the first time, I realized they're like resentful of my youth. And like, I feel like sometimes, I guess, especially when you get into the latter half of your life, like 40 years, 50 years, you can't help looking back, you know? And when you do see somebody who's young, you can't help remembering when you were that age and what life was like for you. And like, keep that to yourself. Like if you're not going to help, nobody can turn back time. Like I can't be 15 again, just like you can't be 25 again. Like it's everybody. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't have to. I just got really frustrated, or I wasn't frustrated at the person, but like it just was a huge revelation to me of older adults. Some can like really take that out on other people, like the fact that they're older and they can't do anything about it. Nobody wants to get old, except Steve Harvey. He says old is gold.
I'm glad I came in at the right time. I came at the perfect time. I agree with everything you said.
It's hard being young. It's hard being young. And it's like older people want to make it hard for you. Like you, that should be the best time. And it is. It is. When you're young, it seems like that's when you have the most freedom because you probably don't have kids. You may not have something like a huge mortgage tying you down. You may just not have a lot of like economical attachments. But like, and then also you feel good because you're young. Like your body, this is the best you're gonna feel physically. You have energy. Some older people really want to smash that because they just ain't got it anymore.
If this is the best I'm going to feel physically, I'm scared for my older years.
Well, you should be, because if you're treating your body like this right now, then...
Wait, treating my body like what? Like what? Like what, sir? Speak your mind, bro.
So, K-Bellz, I agree with you that youth is very important. And I agree with you. Do well right now. Don't get bitter when you get older.
No.
Youth is a weapon. Like your teenage years, your 20s, your 30s, youth is a weapon. And if you are a successful young person, it's bad. It's bad. You have to have your armor on thick. Helmet, boots, everything.
Yeah, I personally think well, see, maybe I'm different because I don't really I don't I'm the type of guy or the type of young person that wants to travel but doesn't really. I don't like to be. Well, I'm probably not. I'm different from Kay anyway. I'm not introverted. I'm very extroverted. Uh, um, I'm very not wanting to stay in one place for too long. But I like the connections I make with people. So if I can go somewhere, I'll go with them, with my people. Ooh, TayDZ, you came in looking like a
A pixel, you got the B mic cam.
So I'm not gonna lie to you.
hey.
I don't know what it looks like on y'all's end, but on my end, I got the best camera out of all three of us right now. So
Yeah.
Wait, what? No.
Wi-Fi out of all three of us, so his video is not transmitting like it needs to transmit.
Okay. Yeah, because Tay's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. He's out in the boonies, y'all. Okay, but I want to read you guys my poem. I'm going to do my best with this because the way I wrote it is like scribble all over the place. But it was inspired by just the revelation that the youth is resented. So, yeah.
All right, Kay.
Hello, me. Hi. Okay. This poem is called Types of Pick Me. Types of pick me, I'll give you 3, starting with my favorite, nice nasty. She loves to be mean, talking over me in the meeting, pretending not to see when I'm speaking. Sending words across to her witchy bestie as they tattletale to the boss my mistakes nobody was asking. Hold up. They love to tag team on mean, and this nice, nasty type of pick-me likes to play pretty. Nobody's stupid. You ain't cute with it, refusing to greet me, yet quick to say something when she needs a pen, a funny, an uplift to her ego. There she go, green with envy, because I'll always be the junior to her senior, the youth she keeps chasing, the cute she thinks she's making with stylish clothes and trendy phrases. Okay, Bellz. It's an unfinished poem. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Kay Bellz.
Thank you, Be Mine.
With the resentment poem.
this sounds like a sequel to the
Nice
the
nasty poem.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Actually, it sounds more like a sequel to the poem she performed on last week's episode.
really, what? Oh, busted. That was not.
Yeah.
That's a different topic. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
But it's the same feeling. It's the feeling of getting somebody back because you know what? Okay, so I really want to make a series on this because the 3 types of pick-me's, the busted poem, that's a type of pick-me that I'm gonna like title.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna title that. They're all snitches. They're all snitches. Like that. That's
The Snitch series.
pick-me's. So I don't know. Maybe I'll name the person I busted, like Buster, and then there's like Nice Nasty, and then there's, I guess, Witch. But yeah,
The
we're
snitches.
building a peak.
The snitches.
Snitches, they're all snitches.
Shoot.
Kay, I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. I
Mm.
truly am.
Yeah. And then sometimes I wonder, is it me? Am I just like sensitive? I'm like, no, like whoever I am or am not does not warrant somebody being mean. Like I should not feel like I have escaped because somebody decided not to be as mean to me that one time. Like, no. Like
I just learned to brush it off because people are gonna be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta just brush it off, move on. Don't let it get to you. That's
yeah.
that's how
I'm-
I've learned to deal with people like that because it's just you can't harbor those feelings or it's gonna affect your work.
Shoot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you gotta be able to, like, sometimes when you're at work, you gotta be able to stand on business and just be like, look, you're not gonna stop me from doing my job. I don't care how salty you are, because at some point in your life, you were me in my position. And now you're upset because I'm doing better than you did when you were my age.
Facts.
Stand on business, y'all. Stand on business.
Stand on that business.
And you know what, Tay? You just brought us to the next topic that I'm going to talk about, which is it's not a new slang, but it's super popular on TikTok and on social media right now. It's definitely something that we've been using in African American vernacular English for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of wanted to know why suddenly is everybody saying standing on business? And I want you guys to guess. Why is everybody saying standing on business now?
Somebody famous said it.
Yeah.
Now stop.
Some TikToker said it, and kids are easily impressionable.
Be My was closer. Drake said it in one of his new songs. I mean, he said it in multiple songs like over the years, but in his song Daylight that came out, I think this year, and it's not about stand on business, but he says that phrase multiple times, and it caught on, like it stood out to people.
And
so
that's why all the
Drake says a lot of things. They don't become slang though, but I guess this became slang. I don't know why that became.
He used it in a song I think 10 years ago. But it's just in Daylight he put it, I think, in the chorus. Stand on business.
What? Why couldn't one of his, the other thing he used to say, like, become slang, like, heard you was a lesbian girl, me too. That could have been a very good slang term.
I feel like lesbian caught on.
TayDZ effects.
Sorry. Continue. That's my bad.
Way too sexy. Should have been should have caught on too.
Probably.
You know what? Drake kind of has a thing of making like certain AAVE phrases really popular, like YOLO. People were saying that before. When he made a whole song.
You only live once. Like,
yeah.
He just made it
TayDZ will be right back, y'all.
digestible. He just made it digestible.
He put it in a song. That's it. People were already saying that though.
He didn't write it. He just said it.
True. But for anyone who doesn't know, standing on business means you're sticking to your values. You're like walking the walk, not just talking the talk type of thing. It means I'm standing my ground. Like I'm maintaining my balance.
Many, 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 many memes have come from that song, come from that phrase. Um, some are not appropriate to show on Poetry Slam, but one in particular, I'm gonna just describe it because it's not gonna be I'm not gonna be vulgar with it, but one is of somebody bent over and another person with their foot on the back on their back, like on the hip bone, the waistline. There we go. And like asking the question, is this what standing on business means, or is this what it means to stand on business?
I don't get it. Like, what are they saying?
The woman is the one of them is naked and the other is in boxers. Yeah.
What the stuff you look at online? I feel like the AIs, the algorithms aggregate very different things for you than for me. Like, that's what's interesting about what you brought up. And really quick, I just want to say the lyrics of the song. It's in the first verse that he does. It's not in the chorus. Treat all my exes like Jehovah's Witnesses. Free all the dogs and F all the witnesses. They sitting down. We standing on business. A standing on business. Standing on business. Standing on business. Standing on and then there's the rest of the verse. So he said it like 4 or 5 times, and now people got it. When Tay comes back, we're gonna do poetry news.
So
do you have a
take? No, I was going to ask. Did you want to take a break while we wait for TayDZ, or did you want to continue on the scheduling program? Okay.
Let's continue with the program. Slam standing on business. Oh, Tay, are you ready for poetry news? You're muted.
We can't hear you.
Maybe I am. How about you play my song and let's see.
Poetry news.
No, not ready yet. So, haha, I made you play my song. Haha, I'm king again. I am ready. Haha, I've mixed you twice.
For a replay. Dang. He tricked me like that.
I've tricked you twice. I am indeed a monster.
Well, he didn't trick me. He didn't trick me because he tricked me, but then he reversed it, so it's not a trick.
You want to hear something funny? So I put up a clip of you doing the poetry news song, and somebody thumbed it down.
Huh?
I don't know why. Maybe it's because it was back when you looked like a pixel. People were like, I don't want to see this, or I don't know. That was funny though. It was like that.
They thumped. Wait. Oh, they thumped me down.
Opinion disregarded. Quality is 144p.
That's wild.
Like,
you know what? Me personally, if someone was telling me to cure the cancer, but their quality of video was like potato level, I don't think I'd listen to them. Keep it undiscovered at that point. Sorry.
Wow.
Say, because you're the pixel this week.
I'm sorry. I look so good on this camera. So I don't know what internet y'all have up there in Central.
Look. Okay.
I look great here. I'm gonna send y'all a screenshot. I look great.
I am going to take a picture and put it on. Hold up. Put it on. Put it on the doohickey here, so we can all see it. All see.
Or because you know what, you're gonna cut into my into my news time. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Your own news time. You got your song. You tricked for your song, and I was waiting for you.
Hey, I thank y'all for that though.
You're not gonna tip me. I'm about to move on. If you don't come with this news in 15 seconds, it's over.
15.
You have 6 seconds.
So let me tell you about some poetry news. We're disregarding K-Bellz right now because I got
disregard me.
Oh, hold up. Go, there you go, TayDZ. There you go.
So let me tell you the news right now. First off. See if I can push your screen over.
Wait.
Hold up.
There we go.
Anyway.
Okay, now we can say his background. Like, who's winning?
Dang. All that means is that my room is lived in. I have a real background. Sorry. I got a lived-in world back here. Y'all got virtual screens and a blank wall. I have reality.
This is clean.
This is art.
Come on, TayDZ. we need the news. Give us the news.
It was be my rush me, y'all. I apologize. So, poetry news first and foremost. I have 3 pieces of news for y'all. The first 2 will be very quick bites. First off, there were 2 poets who passed away this past week. Writer Benjamin Zephaniah from the UK. He was both a not just both. He is a poet. He was an actor. He came from poverty. His parents were Caribbean immigrants to the UK. And he's essentially one of those, like, he was an anarchist. He was like basically a super vegan. You know, he was super vegan. He grew his own plants. Kudos.
We call that a farmer.
He's starting his own business, y'all. He's starting his own business. So, along with him, another poet unfortunately passed away. This time, he passed away due to the war in Gaza right now. Palestinian poet Rifat Al-Arir. I use both poets' passings, and I put them into one segment to basically detail, these are 2 poets who are revolutionary, poets who use their poetry to speak out against injustice and to speak out against the wrongs and the evils of the world that they saw, the worst parts of humanity, but also the flickering light of the good in humanity that still exists. Poetry is art in general, can be used to both bring to light very dark topics, but also to just bring light to people's world. So rest in peace to both of them. I just wanted to bring that up. It is called Poetry News. I had to tell y'all news about poets once in a while.
Rest in peace to the poets.
So rest in peace to both of them. The now on to dumber news. Also about poetry. So remember last week I brought up Megan Fox's new poetry book. Apparently her man Machine Gun Kelly is upset by some of the poems in her book.
Wait, they're still together? Hold up.
Which
On
one is
again.
it?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
They're still...
Wait. No. Okay. I have one thing to say about the last piece of poetry that you just said. My man's has an unfortunate last name.
What?
One of them, the people who passed away, rest in peace, has an unfortunate last name.
Be my... I'm not gonna let you hijack my segment over some nonsense right now. Put your head.
Go ahead, TayDZ.
Your head in your hoodie. Put your head in your hoodie. Thank you. You can come out. You can come out when I'm done talking. So yes.
Can't let the people know how you get down.
So, Machine Gun Kelly. Apparently, a source tells ET that the couple has been, quote, arguing recently because the musician is, quote, upset by some of the poems and, quote, taking them personally. Megan is frustrated that MGK hasn't been more supportive and that he isn't recognizing that some of the poems don't have anything to do with him. They are trying to work through things and are still together as of now, but it's been difficult to get along. Her poetry is called Pretty Boys Are Poisonous. It says, she previously shared that it was Kelly, whom she often referred to as her, quote, twin flame, who encouraged her to write her book. They've been on again and off again since 2020. These poems were written in an attempt to excise the illness that has taken root in me because of my silence. I spent my entire life keeping the secrets of men. My body aches from carrying the weight of their sins. My freedom lives in these pages, and I hope that my words can inspire others to take back their happiness and their identity by using their voice to illuminate what's been buried but not forgotten in the darkness. At the time, Kelly left a sweet comment with a fire emoji. Quote, proud of you, he gushed. So, in her book, she does essentially address some of her high-profile relationships. She doesn't say anything by name per se, but she does address some of the things she's gone through in some of her relationships. And I guess MGK thinks some of these poems may or may not be about him. And he's a little upset right now.
This is like the best man's holiday when the main character wrote a book about all his friends, and then when they read it, they were all mad at him. Like, what made you think that was okay? Yeah, that's gonna be mad at somebody.
So yeah, I want to ask y'all this question: in y'all's artistic pursuits, especially with poetry, have you ever made a poem that upset people? And whether or not you were talking about them or not, did you ever make a poem that upset someone?
One thing to say. Hit dogs will holler.
Yeah.
What does that mean, Mike?
It means if it's the basic principle of what was that? What was that thing I said at one time? If you feel offended, they're probably talking about you.
Oh yeah, nobody likes to be called out. Nobody likes to be called out. And he's probably feeling embarrassed, like, Dad, you putting my business out there? I've never written a poem about somebody and they were mad that I wrote the poem about them. Or I write poems inspired by people all the time. However, I feel I don't really put in information that's like very so indicative of a specific person unless you know me personally. Then you'll know, oh, I know who she's talking about, but to someone who doesn't know me, they wouldn't be able to guess. And the people in my life don't really react that way to things I've written based on them.
Hit dog.
So sounds to me, B might like you've written a poem about somebody and they got upset.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, so that's how you got blocked off Twitter. Like somebody started a database against you. They raised up their pitchforks. It was the person you wrote about, and they got you.
No, that's not true. That's actually false. All I'm going to say is, hit dogs will holler, and I plead the fifth.
Sounds okay, B Mike. You know what? Fine by me. It sounds to me like there's some history that B Mike has in his past, whether or not he made the poem or the poem was about him. But we understand. Have I ever been upset by anything someone's written about me, or have I upset anyone by writing something about them? No, I don't think I'm upset. Well, okay. So sometimes the things that I make, when I'm drawing or I'm writing, I do take inspiration from people that I know.
Oh my gosh! You know what? You drew a cartoon of me, and I didn't like it one time. I was like, "Why am I always angry in your cartoons?" And yeah, I didn't like that.
Hit dogs won't holler.
I'm not an angry person though. I thought that was an inaccurate depiction. Like I have other emotions. Like why am I always like throwing a fit?
So, Caleb, come to the mic real quick. I want you to know right now. Come to the microphone. Let's talk to the microphone.
I forgot to pull my microphone up all this time, so
it's okay. You sound wonderful. So let me say this right now. It wasn't about you being angry. It was never about you being angry. It was about you being very high emotion. That's the thing. We like that. We like that about you. We like that about you. We like that about you, K-Bellz. That's a K-Bellz. That's a feature, not a flaw. We love that about you, don't we, B Mike?
I plead the fifth.
B Mike.
I think your depiction of me is more indicative of your illustration ability than I actually am.
You know what? This could have been solved if you had just said yes, B Mike.
You know what? B Mike really does, because you always tap in when he needs you to tap in. But you know what?
Look.
That's how the trick is act.
This sounds like a issue between you and K-Bellz. I have nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
It's no issue. I was just helping to give an example of when he made something that was not accurate.
Well, oh, great. Wonderful.
Napoleon B Mike will be back. He had to hydrate.
Well, I have indeed made other things that have probably bothered some people. One person apparently thought a character. I made a character that was based off of them, and they were like, "Why is the character so dumb?" And I was like, "I'm not calling you dumb. Just they make some very interesting decisions and say very interesting things."
This is the same vibe as when you told your friend he looked like Rick Ross, and he interpreted that as you calling him fat, and he became a gym rat. I just want you to know the impact your interpretations others have on them.
I
People do not view themselves as cartoons. I know you see the world as animation. However, we take our lives seriously, and how we are perceived is a big deal to us. Like, I'm just saying, I don't think I'm a one-note character.
You're right. You're right. You're three-dimensional. You're three-dimensional. You know what? That friend who I said he looked like Rick Ross, I helped him get healthy inadvertently because of me. You know what? Perhaps my indirect slight saved his life.
TayDZ. Tay. Oh my goodness.
You're the best man. You're the guy in that movie who writes the book about all of his friends, and they're just like, you're out the circle. Saying with that.
But you know what though? In 5 years after that, they're gonna be like, Dad, you know what, Tay? You were right, and it really made me self-reflect. It made me look back. It made me change who I was. And now look at me, Tay. Thank you. I'm gonna be like,
TayDZ.
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
What's up?
If there's ever a cartoon or anything based on anything that directly depicts me, there will be a poem directed towards you.
Oh, okay. He wants to start a beef, y'all. He wants to start a battle, a great Meek Mill type beef, where we just go back and forth. So,
you would be Meek Mill, and B Might would be Drake.
I don't want to be Meek Mill. I don't want to be Meek Mill.
What do you mean?
He lost.
No, B Might would be Drake.
But
I think B Might's going to win. I'm just saying the vibe of his art is more on par with like.
I'm lighter skinned than B Might. I have to be Drake.
You're not really in like. You're not.
I can be whatever I want. I can be whatever I want.
The world is your cartoon, TayDZ.
Right.
It's all about who you interpret.
The world is my page. Yes. Don't give me things to write about.
That was poetry. Don't give me things to write about.
Poetry news. Thanks, TayDZ.
It's all right.
But I may be Drake, but I write my own stuff.
Then I'll be Pusha T.
Oh man!
You just can't be Drake, but you can be Pusha.
Yeah. How's he say that thing again? Yeah. However Pusha T does that thing, he does.
I don't have a child out there or I'm hiding from the world or that the world is hiding that I'm hiding from the world. Or I don't have a child out there, so
yet. Well, so yes, thank y'all for letting me have poetry news, and also thank y'all for teaching me how to stand on business. And also thank you for teaching me that. Being young is a superpower, and some people can't handle that kryptonite.
Ooh. On business. You want to do a slam business? Hold. I have a top, like a little video to go with it. I don't know if I can find it quick enough, like with the time we have. Oh my god! Could you hear my computer?
Yes.
Could you did? Okay, sorry about that. I'm trying to get the video. video really quick, but I'm just gonna say this part. So Nightcap with Unc and Ocho, they talked about the drama with T.I. and Tiny Son. I forgot their son's name, but there
King.
was videotape of their son King. Yes, his name is King, and King was yelling at his parents, talking about he's standing on business. So I was trying to find that clip really quick because Shannon was talking about it, and it was really funny, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it in time. But really quick, what do you guys think about that?
Standing on business.
He honored his parents for standing on business. That's so ridiculous.
Well, he didn't yell at his parents. He was talking about he personally was standing on business about whatever.
Well, I heard, from what I heard anyway, it was something was said about him personally, and he didn't take that too kindly. And his parents were defending the other person. He felt offended. His parents were defending the other person, and it was like, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. So yeah, that's what I heard anyway. That could be wrong.
Okay, I sent the link really quick. Can we put up the video of Shannon and Ocho Cinco reacting to the interaction, and then we'll do our stand on business line. It's funny. It's funny. The video is funny.
Okay, I will share my screen.
Oh, I probably could have shared my screen. Sorry.
Wait.
Okay. I can share my screen right now. If you don't have it up yet.
All right. Yeah, you can go ahead. Okay.
Okay. I don't even know. Do I remember how to do this? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. So, can you see my screen?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Hit us.
T.I.'s son fights with his parents on IG Live. Later, King posted, I stand on business.
Yeah.
I don't give a F who you are.
King like that. That's what the streets told me.
But the Bible say, honor thy mother and thy father, and your days will be long.
Wait a minute. Was King raised by his mother and father? Was King raised by his grandmother?
I read this where he said he was raised by his grandmother, and when they showed, he would come over there for the show. I was raised by my grandfather. I ain't gonna be disrespectful to my parents. They life. You've done things and bailed you out, and I understand that's what a parent's supposed to do. But bro, this
but listen, that rage, where that camera was rolling, that's more than just an argument. I don't agree with it, but as a child, there's something else going on.
There have been times that I knew that my grandmother was wrong.
But grandma ain't never wrong now.
I just eat it because I know what she's trying to do. And at the end of the day, I'm a representation of Barney and Mary Porter. I'm also a representation of my mom. I always remember that. King Harris.
Okay, so
that's a discussion.
That's a bonus content discussion.
Oh, okay.
Because
well,
we could
for now,
forever.
Well, if y'all want to slam,
yeah.
It's time to slam.
Like the slam could be what you stand, things that where you stand on business and where you may not stand on business. Like when may you eat it? I guess. Okay. So like you gotta go first because you didn't come with any poems yet.
Man. Okay.
When do you stand on business?
Hey, y'all. Sure, I'll do it then. I'll go. Oh, there we go.
Oops.
All right. we don't want pixelated people to go first.
Dang, the discrimination is apparent.
Standing on business about my family, friends, and others who I care deeply about. Don't cross me about them. You can cross me about me, but them, don't do that. You'll see another side of B Mike you don't want to see. The rage, the anger, it will tear you apart. Yes, this is another violent poem. Because when it comes to people I care about, I get violent. I stand on them, stand up for them, no matter who it's against. B Mike.
I gotta stand on business as how it. Hold on. I have to stand on business as it has to do with how to treat me. I am so tired of people being rude to me. I gotta stand on business about some politeness. Please say please and thank you and watch your tone when you speak. K Bellz.
The business.
The way you look at the camera.
The business I stand on is to make sure nobody else can stand on the business near me. Business is a mountain, and I'm here to knock you off the top. It has become truly apparent to me that there are too many people standing on this hill, and there is no more room for the rest of us. I got to get to the top. I need to stand on business. So in order to stand on business, I got to kick your legs out from under you. TayDZ.
Standing on business about how you treat me. Yes, I'm following K Bellz. Can't think of the word. But don't snatch from me. Don't take your anger of outside in on me. Keep that stuff outside of work. Don't bring it into the workplace because that has nothing to do with me. And if it does have something to do with the workplace, it has nothing to do with me. So, if you have problems with your job and how they treat you at your job, don't take that out on me. Or again, I'm gonna have to stand on business. Then you don't want to see that side of me. You might.
I stand on business. This is not a corner store. However, it's cash only, concrete, solid, realness, dollars and cents. We don't make change on this business. I have a shopping mall, and in every single store, I can tell you 4 or 5 things that I won't take anymore when you walk through my doors. I don't have anything. But this business is still open. K Bellz. Hey. Yeah, get up there, Tay.
It don't sound like business is booming if you don't have nothing. Look here. You got a corner store. I got a corporation. You got a mom and pop. I got generational wealth. The business that you got, give me 5 months, it's about to be my business. And I don't mind it. TayDZ.
Well, it sounds like we taking shots. So I'm aiming for the head. My shots don't miss. So don't wind up dead. We might. Ah!
Let me out! Let me out!
All right, there we go.
Tay, my store is named K. I got something. Everything isn't for sale. This isn't consignment. It's custom, made to perfection. Too good for a shelf. It's in the vault. This business is everything better than your store. So back off. You're not invited in. I locked the doors. This business is staying standing. It is legendary. It is beyond generational. It was the very first. Check the Bible on my business. K Bellz.
Bells indicate when the stock market opens. But there's no market for you on these streets. You can be part of my business. Y'all have a spot on my board. However, y'all are making me bored with your bad comebacks. But it's okay, because I'll go ahead and I'll let you have your stores, but you still gotta pay reverence to me. As that one business once said, every kiss begins with K. But let's make sure you know that you get a sip of tea whenever I'm around. I didn't like that one, but it's okay.
I'm standing on business. I'm the loan shark that loans y'all the money to make y'all businesses booming. So I'm gonna come and take y'all businesses back because they belong to me. I gave you the funds. Now y'all owe me. So I'm gonna get my money any way possible. Blowing up cars, tearing down businesses. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna go. That's how I'm gonna get my money. Take a bulldozer, wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus coming through like a wrecking ball. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Be right.
I am the market. These poems are my business. And yes, we're hiring. If you need a job, you can stay on the corner. This place has rules. Wear a uniform, clean your floor, brush your hair, drink your water. You're hating from outside the store. Eat this. You can't get in. K Bellz.
B might think he's a gangster. I see he's wearing red, but I know he don't want no blood. I understand. Business you think might be booming, but it's only booming because I allow it to boom. To whom it may concern, who runs this block? It's TayDZ. Let it rock.
Okay, TayDZ. I'm coming for your ankles. Because I don't want to shoot to kill, because that's not going to get me my money. I'm a sniper. I stand on y'all business. Wait for y'all to come out. so I can shoot you, teach you a lesson. I'm taking your big toe so you can't stand on anything. Y'all on shaky ground. Y'all on shaky ground because y'all not coordinated. B Mike.
Hi. Last round. We're not running block. We're running town. My business is to speak up when the snitches run down. K-Bounce.
If the snitches are around, then let them know this. B Mike, you want to try and go for the kill. But I know that when you stand up, you can only reach my ankle.
Ooh.
TayDZ. I gave you the money. Now it's time to pay me back. I'm not seeing no funds. So I'm taking your whole block. You may think you run the town, but I run the state. Not a senator, but I'm coming at the stake. B Mike.
Napoleon for a reason. B Mike is the explanation. I don't have anything else, guys. Like, that was my last round.
All y'all can do is make short jokes. Yeah, I know. I'm not that tall. I know. I know I'm not that tall, but I'm still going to cut you in the jugular. Because I'm a giant in this town, state, country. B Mike.
I'll let you run the town. I'll let you run the state. Because just like the White House, I'm the president of this company. Get back to work, B Mike. The floors need cleaning. And when you're done with that, B Mike, your mama. I'm sorry. I have nothing else. I lost it.
Hold on, put me up. You might let B Mike run things, but I'm keeping the tempo. Tay, you're a guest on this show. We let you slam. This is our business. K-Bellz.
That was an awesome slam. Let us know in the comments who won that. What bar took it over the top?
I mean, it should be a verse because we're poets, but you know.
But yeah, bar, verse, stanza, whatever. What line took it over the top? Who won that round?
Quote your favorite poet.
You know, I can see y'all winking, right?
Who said I didn't want you to?
Mm. Well, that was an awesome show. Thank you all for joining us on another episode of Poetry Slam. We hope y'all have a good night. This has been Poetry Slam with
K-Bellz!
Your boy Napoleon B.
And the boss, Ricky Rose.
Good night, y'all.